Valley Wrestling.
Big Valley Wrestling.
Big Valley Wrestling.
Viernes 5 de mayo y que viva la lucha libre.
Hands down, without a doubt, the biggest Cinco de Mayo party in the history of Las Vegas. It will be the best party in town. It will be the first time in history, 2 events, 1 price, professional soccer, and that's right, Luchador Wrestling!
Wrestling fans, welcome one, welcome all. We thank you endlessly for joining us as Big Valley Wrestling partners with the Las Vegas Lights to celebrate Cinco De Mayo in style. That's right, fans, we are live from the historic Cashman Field on this, the day of the Lights' official home opener, and we got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 spectacular matches on tap. There is so much action waiting in the wings and so little time to waste. So at this time, I'm going to throw it to my broadcast colleagues, your hosts for the evening, Bojo and Diana Sandoval.
All right, fans, welcome to the Cashman Field, home of your Las Vegas Lights FC. My name is Bojo, your stadium host, and welcome to the biggest Cinco de Mayo party here in Las Vegas. Yeah, we said we're bringing something special to you on this Cinco de Mayo, and it's in partnership with Big Valley Pro Wrestling. Thanks to our friends at Jarrito's. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our ring announcer, Diana Sandoval.
Thank you so much, Bojo. Hello, Las Vegas. My name is Diana Sandoval, and welcome everyone. This is Big Valley Wrestling presents Lucha Libre. I hope you're all super excited. Here is your opening contest. This is a fatal 4-way scheduled for 1. Here are your competitors. Introducing first, American Pegasus. Coming in hot, this is Nino.
Make some noise for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, we have the world fighter, G-Sharpe. And of course, él es el gato volador, Sphynx. This contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the Lucha Libre Championship.
And how apropos that with 3 luchadors in the ring, the Lucha Libre Championship will be defended. Of course, a common fixture of Lucha Libre Fiesta shows. We are so excited to have the gold on the line to kick us off.
Fans, this is a fatal.
And you will notice that there is one outlier here. We have American Pegasus. We have Sphynx, excuse me. We have El Nino de los Lights, but then we have G-Sharpe. No lucha mask to be seen of him. Though he's not commonly seen wrestling a lucha libre-oriented style, has been to Mexico, has tussled with the best of them, so certainly knows how to adapt. A true chameleon of a wrestler, but one that right now is getting punched down to the canvas by El Nino de los Lights and American Pegasus here.
Okay. Let me
Bit of a meeting of the minds between Pegasus and Los Lights. Of course, we saw this back at Clash at Cadence 2. Oftentimes, we'll see momentary alliances in these fatal four-way matches, but right now, Sphynx doing very well for himself, more than holding his own against both of the opposition, and now it is down to G-Sharpe and Sphynx, two men with very similar color schemes, and I think that's about where the similarities end. Leapfrog there from Sphynx. Up and over goes G-Sharpe. Into the ropes. Springboard arm drag from G-Sharpe into a tip-up. Indeed, showing off some of that lucha acumen. He's called the World Fighter, and that is no exaggeration, fans. He has truly been everywhere across the globe, plying his trade and getting that much better. And I truly think that this is the best version of the Neon Ace wrestling today. But Sphynx having an answer for him with a chop directly to the chest. Sphynx scaling the top, maybe going a little old school here. And a lucha offense from Sphynx here, but in comes El Nino de los Lights. A scrape across the back, and he's tiptoeing around the ring as El Nino. Okay. Sphynx, he knows how to boogie woogie, and indeed directing traffic. G-Sharpe, a little puzzled, but indeed leveled El Nino de los Lights with a clothesline. But look, a modified crossbody there could be it. Leg hooked, only a 2. Sphynx, of course, with that Egyptian lucha. No pyramids to be seen. No ancient tombs to be raided, but for Sphynx, he carries that style in everything he does. But here's a good old American boy, born in the USA and flying with the wings of a bald eagle into a crossbody to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Around the world we go, taking Sphynx outside the ring. And this is what we've seen for the majority of this contest. Some of these, hold on here. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors, around and around we go. It seems as if these luchadors and this G-Sharpe with the intent to isolate the ring, so it's just them and one other combatant. And indeed, that is smart strategy, because this is one fall to a finish. The first competitor be pinned or submitted wins the matchup. You do not want any distractions. You do not want anyone breaking up pins. But look at this. El Nino de los Lights looking very, very impressive here. Wrenching at the arm. Great wrist control. Deceptively powerful is the slender Nino. And impressively agile, too. Kick to G-Sharpe. Keeping his hands full, but El Nino de los Lights taking down American Pegasus. Man, this kid is young, but he is a prodigy. Thinking Tiger fake kick here. Looking so very impressive, is El Nino de los Lights. The Las Vegas Lights' very own luchador. He is indeed in his home territory here, his home turf, as it were. And he's feeding off the support of that hometown faithful, but gets dropped by G-Sharpe. Though there is no answer for the devastation and the power of the World Fighter. But look at this, from behind, American Pegasus. G-Sharpe using that strong base. And a knee levels Pegasus. He's not going to have a horde on his head after that. In comes Sphynx once again, the same way this match started. G-Sharpe has both Pegasus and Sphynx by the throat. Slice spread number 2 takes down both of them, but G-Sharpe not capitalizing, reveling in the success and allowing both Pegasus and Sphynx to roll to the outside. Looks as if G-Sharpe may be looking to fly. We know that G-Sharpe is a very serious wrestler, often has contempt for those who like to get frivolous, who like to have fun with his profession. And he is taking him out here, standing senton. Once again, taking down both of the opposition. You gotta hope G-Sharpe didn't take too much out of you. And look at this, fans. Crowd still filing in here at Cashman Field. And we are already stacked to the gills, expecting thousands tonight for our main event. As G-Sharpe sends Sphynx back in the ring. You can see in the background there, Lights players warming up on the field. We got a big game, starting the season in style, and no better way to do it with the help of Big Valley Wrestling, as sponsored by Jarritos.
Not too fast, though.
Sphynx up on the top rope, thinking superplex. American Pegasus, it seems, gonna give an assist here. And El Nino de los Lights saying, hey, this is my home territory. I want in on the fun. Uh-oh, a wrench in their plan, power bombing down all three men. Talk about David versus Goliath, or at this point, David versus Goliaths. Counting them down. Cuatro, cinco, Sarah. We may call that a 450 splash. And indeed, it spells victory for El Nino de los Lights.
You can always see this kind of stuff with your Las Vegas Lights FC. We told you we are bringing the biggest Cinco De Mayo party to Vegas, and you got it. We're not done. Hey, what's the name again? Mix, what's the name again?
Yeah! Sonors for El Nino de los Luces.
We still have so much more action on tap. Up next, 6-person tag team action after that, and a huge flag match in our main event. A triad of terribleness has overtaken Cashman Field. G, Tenacious, and Montes. Not necessarily three gentlemen who regularly team together here in BVW, but three gentlemen who all share a familiarity with ticking off the BVW faithful.
I said I would read the book, but I don't think these people should read.
And introducing their opponents. This is the team of the R&B Next Center, the Las Vegas champion, Pegasus, and that's right, from MJ Live, this is Santana Jackson.
Now fans, this one is very, very interesting to me because we're certainly used to seeing Nick Xander team up with Papayasse. We're no stranger to that formation, but alongside Santana Jackson, that's a little bit different. We typically see Iyase and Xander maybe alongside Sky High forming Soul Plane, but rarely with Jackson. All three fan favorites, but and this is a unique trio to be sure. Xander with the green braid tonight. Perhaps channeling Cinco de Mayo. It is 1/3 of the Mexican flag. It seems as if it's going to be Iyase, the Las Vegas champion, starting things off here. Definitely the largest of his team by a very wide margin against Tenacious. Perhaps also the largest member of his team, but definitely gives up several, and I mean several pounds to Iyase. Tenacious, Tenacious saying thumbs down. See, at first he was saying thumbs down. He seemed to be jeering or mocking Papayasse, but now he's singing. Now he's singing war. And indeed, it seems as if he's looking for a war, trying to Irish whip Papayasse, but Papa not having any of it. Instead, giving Tenacious a taste of his own medicine, and it is Tenacious giving us a little taste of the village people. But we are not at the YMCA tonight, fans. We are here at Cashman Field. It is the home opener for the Las Vegas Lights, as presented by our great sponsor, Jarritos. And it is Papayasse with a spin kick, taking down Tenacious and sending him outside of the ring onto the field.
And here comes Brandon G.
Tags in Brandon G, tags in Nick Xander. Huge elbow from G right across the face of Xander. Of course, it was Xander back at Clash of Cadence too, overcoming an onslaught from Lights Camera Faction, surviving the odds as the sole survivor of his team. We know that he wants a shot at that BVW Championship once again. Victory Hero Trios action would go a very long way as he thunderclaps the ears of Brandon G into a springboard cutter. And in comes Santana Jackson, again playing a little fast and loose with the tags. I suppose our official just figuring, you know what? This thing loses control eventually. Might as well get ahead of it. Montes and Jackson here. Look at Jackson moonwalking mid-collar and elbow tie-up. Seen a lot of collar and elbow tie-ups in my day, fans. I have never seen anything quite like that as Jackson goes against the ropes, ducks the line, springboard into a hurricane. ABC is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and indeed Jackson looking for the 1, 2, 3 after that scoop slam. He's firing up Cashman Field, but in comes Tenacious and G back at Clash at Cadence 2. Jackson felt severely embarrassed by Ricky Tenacious. Excuse me, Tenacious felt severely embarrassed by Santana Jackson. It was Jackson doing the embarrassing on behalf of the Cougar. Now it is Montes cutting the ring off. It's essentially 3-on-1 here as Montes, Tenacious, and G just take the fight to Jackson. The Heartbeaters trying to alert the official, but I think their cries are only serving to hurt Jackson. They're only serving to give Tenacious, G, and Montes more time. We've seen this before from Tenacious, maybe looking for that splash. And indeed, he lands at all his body weight directly across Jackson. Lateral press, legs hooked. Hold me a 2. Ricky Tenacious can often get frustrated, and a frustrated fighter is a sloppy fighter. Nothing sloppy about that right hand across the face. Xander thinking for a crossbody, but got caught in midair by G and Tenacious. And look at it, Iyase from the top! Oh my God, fans! Moonsault from Papayase! 300 plus pounds of the Las Vegas champion moonsault across Cashman Field, and now sending Montes outside the ring.
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it.
Guys, I don't think Papayase is done flying here. Tope Suicida!
Make some noise!
A little bit of accidental collateral, but Papayase reveling in the love from Cashman. Hold on, Jackson with the assist from the official. Going a little old school. Who's bad? I mentioned at the onset, these trios tag matches, they have a tendency to spill to the outside. And you're seeing it. Thousands strong are absolutely loving this Big Valley Wrestling action. It seems as if Santana Jackson is nowhere to be found here. And Tenacious, G, and Montes just using the numbers game to their advantage, taking the fight to the Heartbeaters. Brandon G maybe getting a little low there with that kick. Officials got to stay on top of it, despite the relaxed rules.
We're the best!
I have no idea, but I like what I hear right now.
Fans, it's close to midnight! And the monstrous Montes going into the ring! Heading after Jackson here! But it's Jackson scaling the crowd. It is a thriller here tonight at Cashman.
Put your hands together. And Cashman Field. It's a thriller.
We have an Elvis impersonator in the form of that mascot, and we have a thriller in the form of Jackson. Generations colliding as Jackson wipes everyone out off that crossbody. This will make for a chapter in Brandon G's Book of Greatness. Tenacious and G with the double team on Jackson, but this transformation gives him powers like we've never seen before. Looking for a double moonwalk DDT. Oh, and Monte spoiling the fun. Michinoku driver there. In comes Yase. Listen, the wolf head may have been taken out of the equation, but the song is still blaring. It is still a party here tonight at Cashman Field. We are hours away from the Las Vegas Lights home opener. And look at this. Montes from the top. Senton takes out both of the Heartbeaters. This one has just gone every which way. We'll be lucky if we still have a field for the home opener tonight, fans.
Fans, give these guys a round of applause. They're still going.
Xander against the ropes. Caused a distraction. Yase with Montes on his shoulders, assisted by that drop kick. Drops Montes down neck first, hooks the leg. Heartbeaters and Jackson victorious.
Team of the Heartbeat, Nick Sander, Santana Jackson, and your Las Vegas champion, Papayase.
Fans, we can get louder than that. One more time for all our wrestlers with the Big Valley Pro Wrestling.
Well, tonight, good conquers evil. Again, I know that the Jacksons have a checkered past with certain sodas, but I think Jarrito's is safe. One more for the good guys.
You already know what's popping off. You already know what's getting off. That's how we roll. We better say homage to the board. That's how we get down. Let's go. You know how we get down. It's the ultimate. That's how we rock. That's how we rock.
Let's go!
We don't deal with none of those type of things. We not rocking around with none of them.
Alright, Zion, it looks like we've got a tag team here.
That is Principe Leon and Felix Buttons with a tope suicida getting the early edge on Fresco and Frank. Listen, I'm sure they are no stranger to the dominance of Fresco and Lights Camera faction. Gonna try to beat him at his own game here. Tag team offense. Stereo drop kick. Of course, that is Osiris Mittens on the outside. And it is Fresco-matic, the champ, leveling Felix Buttons with a huge lariat. Cashman Field, no stranger to professional wrestling. Only 2 world champions have ever wrestled in Cashman Field. Ric Flair, the NWA World Champion in 1987, and now Fresco-matic here in 2023.
That's how we get down.
Fresco-matic here. Jaw-jacking with the people as Frank the Tank lifts up Leon and an assisted drop kick levels Principe. Dominance in the early going. Despite the hot start from the Catpool Combat Club, it has been all Fresco-matic and Frank the Tank thus far. Doing a little bit of barking here. We know about the checkered past between dogs and cats. We made a movie about it. Perhaps Frank the Tank has that proverbial dog. Nevertheless, Fresco and Frank looking very, very impressive. Looking very, very dominant here. Might be a short day at the office of the Catpool Combat Club.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Not if Felix, hold on. Felix tucked the line, but again gets caught on the shoulders of Frank. Oh, and drilled across the face.
That's how it goes, baby.
Across the whiskers, perhaps. This might be over quick. A kick out here. Felix Buttons survives, perhaps willed on by Osiris Mittens on the outside. Perhaps willed on by the 10,000 BVW fans in attendance here. Twist and sidewalk slam from Fresco-matic, and he is very pleased with himself. Goes for the cover, legs hooked. Buttons manages to kick out. There's a great resilience on display from the Catpool Combat Club here, but will it be all for naught? Frank the Tank with a huge headbutt. Taking Buttons down.
Where's it go? Where's my belt at, huh?
And fans, we are celebrating Cinco De Mayo the only way we here at BVW know how. Thanks to our great friends at Jarritos, we are here tens of thousands strong. Now Fresco-matic with the chain wrapped around his hand. He leveled his own man. Was out of sight of the official. I'm not sure if that would even be a disqualification. But it is Principe Leon taking advantage of the distraction. I think Frank is still a little wobbly on those legs after that chain. Springboard stunner from Buttons. What an upset this would be if the Cat Bull Combat Club picked up a victory over the champ. Frog Splash, or shall we say Cat Splash? Yes, they've done it!
We got new champions! What are you doing? What are you doing? I need a donut! Come on, let's go! Get your bucket! Yeah, come on! Come on, man, come on! Come on! Come on! Boot now! You cheer me, don't boot me! We don't boot me! We don't! Come on!
It seems as if Buggy looking for a bit of a test of strength here. You know what they say, never trust a pirate!
Come on!
Shades of Santana Jackson!
Come on! Come on! Come on! I got it. Ready? Ready?
Both hands outstretched and instead pillaging and plundering with a kick to the gut. Looking to get his own flag, but Azteca not saying that easily. Chop across the chest. He has the gear. It's still painful, though not painful enough that he wasn't able to stop Azteca. Really a stalemate between these two here. Back and forth, tit for tat. Jarrito's man watching the action closely, an enforcer of sorts on the outside. As Buggy goes for a hip toss, but Azteca saying this is how it's done. Such great Lucha Libre action on tap. Big Valley Wrestling truly does it all, bringing you every facet of sports entertainment. Lucha is no exception. And Jarrito's man giving Buggy the work here. It is Azteca looking for the dive, but Buggy the Pirate ducking and covering. Perhaps thought there was a cannon coming. Oh! Chop across the chest. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Azteca taken to the skies. It's a big crowd in attendance. It is a huge night for BVW, but Azteca, and Buggy for that matter, do not get caught up in the Granger. They have to grab their flag. This is a BVW main event. It means everything. Irish whip into the corner here from Buggy. Azteca goes up and over. A little cartwheel action. Sends Buggy into the corner. And he's feeling it. 10,000 in attendance, willing him on. We're going to count uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, and 10. The Cashman faithful are loving what they are seeing here. No better way to ring in the home opener than with some BVW. But as I said, I think Azteca might have taken a second too long. And Buggy scavenging his way into a reversal. Repeated stomps to the throat of Azteca here. Buggy, until he's worn out, he's moving a little slower than he did at the onset. But he's looking to grab his own flag here. From behind comes Azteca. Stomps on the foot. The clothesline neutralizes his opponent. Perhaps looking to make Azteca walk the plank as again Buggy goes to finish this one. Azteca cutting him off at the heels, perhaps cutting him off in the last possible second. Grabbing at the arms. Oh, and Buggy! Sheer disrespect of Lucha tradition, grabbing at the mask of Azteca, and a missile drop kick takes Azteca down. But Buggy keeps trying to will on the Cashman faithful. I really think it's a lost cause. I think it is a futile effort. Jarrito's man here does not want to see it end this way, arguing with the official, cutting Buggy off. And Buggy's got to be careful. Azteca has made it to his corner. Jarrito's man, a true equalizer. Azteca takes down Buggy. Again, looking for his own flag. Has got to level himself here, but a low blow. A groin shot from Buggy. Come on. Send that one to Davy Jones' locker. Buggy the Pirate. Scaling the top rope once again. And he is going to be one jolly Roger. But look at this! Choke slam! Choke slam from Jarrito's man! I know they say that Jarrito's has a kick, but wow! Never thought they meant that! The Azteca with some top rope offense of his own, and he is your victor! Fans, once again, I have been Jordan Castle. We want to thank the Las Vegas Lights and the city of Las Vegas as a whole for a truly unforgettable night. The Valley does it again. Viva Lights!